The pretender to the throne has been defeated, but now there are plenty of noblemen who have discouraged and supported my cousin, so we need to put them down once and for all. Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie Fish, and welcome back to another episode of our Last Alliance campaign video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first episode. I haven't released that one yet by the time I'm recording this, so I don't know if we hit the like targets for the 1,000, but I would assume we'd hit the 500 at least. And if you guys want to keep on seeing this series, then make sure to drop a like on the video. When we hit 500 likes, I'll release another episode of this series. It's a great way for me to kind of keep up to date and, you know, engage what you guys want to see on the channel. And obviously if we hit them likes, you guys will get a full series on this campaign. I'm having so much fun playing it, building up my cities and my armies and stuff. And now we're kind of at a bit of a crossroads because after defeating my cousin, you know, there are no more pretenders. However, you know, there's a handful of other factions who are still, you know, vying for control. Not a lot of people really like me. These guys are hostile, but they're also allied with the green guys as well here. So I'd be fighting a pretty large-scale war, but maybe that's something we'll have to commit to. I think for now, though, our main goal is simply just to go ahead and upgrade our cities, build more of an army. I want at least a secondary army that we can rely on, like a decent secondary army. We obviously have our main force, which is replenishing right now, but this proved very strong and effective against the enemy force we fought. It's fairly upgraded. Obviously, there can be some more units we can continue to upgrade. You know, I don't think I should get anything too crazy quite yet until we've done our tech, but if we can upgrade a few more buildings, that would be amazing. I think we're definitely going to pick up the legendary blacksmith to get the improved stats on our units, and it basically pays for itself in 7 turns, so why not grab that? We have a little bit of money left over. We could upgrade a few more buildings. Military outposts in these provinces are good because it just means the garrison's a little bit tankier, a little bit thicker. Might get more mithril ore into this. That would be great for trade, I guess. But what else do we want? And maybe like some... Because we can't recruit like anything here, but I don't need to really recruit much here. As long as these are good, that's all that matters. Yeah, getting that royal barracks is where it's at. And we need to obviously get all of these first, which shouldn't take us too long, honestly. So let's just continue to recruit like some basic units, I think. So we'll just pick up the Numenorian swordsmen. Just pick up like 4 of them and then get some Numenorian spears will also be great. The shock infantry is awesome. I definitely want more of that. And we'll just pick up that. You know, it's a lot to recruit. Our economy isn't necessarily the best in the world, but it will get better. We've got a jewelsmith, an inn, and a workshop here. Okay, that's all good. Can we get anything better here? We get some really good chevrons on this volunteer, but they're volunteers, so they're not that great. Anything else we need to really pay attention to? I don't think so right now. I think we're all good. There's nothing I can do like marry or anything. No. So, I mean, I guess we could do some diplomacy. We are still allied with a lot of people. But we're not allied with you. Yeah, so maybe if we were to declare war, that wouldn't be great. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll just end the turn then. We'll see what the AI does. I don't think I need to... like edit this out at all because the turns are really quick. Because there's only a handful of factions. So I think I'm good just, yeah, instead of cutting this out, we'll just leave it in. I normally do like to edit it, but I mean, look how quick that was. That's pretty ridiculous. Again, we're just going to recruit some more men, probably get some archers. Now these guys do... Oh, we have any money. Or do we? Oh, there's limited amounts of these guys we can get. Okay, then we need a archery range then. We need a hunter's lodge here so we can get some basic archers. Because if we can only get a handful of these good archers, yeah, so you can only... There's a limit of how many you can get of these. I guess we will reach that limit. Get some spearmen in this army, and then some shock infantry. And that's a nice little setup for this force. A good supporting army. Our economy is starting to tank, but for now we have plenty of money. Our army is replenishing perfectly. Nice, we got our first military training done as well. That's going to give us some fortified barracks, giving us the Numenorian shock infantry, which we can already recruit. Giving me a better archery range as well, though, is nice. It's really, really nice. Yeah, we can't get any more of these guys. So I should fill out the rest of this army, basically. It's not going to be a full stack, but it'll be a nice supporting stack just to give us some extra men and definitely defend our capital if we do go to war. I'm a little bit intrigued of who the hell is down here, so I might send because we're not going to stay here for another turn. Like, who is that? Where is my border? My border is literally there. Can I not see? Maybe what we should do is actually get some boats so we can see along there. Yeah, let's actually do that. Let's get a small navy going. Again, it's expensive, but... Let's just pick up, I don't know, a couple ships. Like 3 ships, and we'll just scout the coastline a little bit so we have a better idea of what's here. That'd be really, really good, yeah. There's a lot of like foresty area and defensive places around here. So let's do that. Okay, so like one more turn, I think, of being a bit defensive. We'll recruit some more archers, but I think the green faction is who we're going to go for next. Try and secure that flank. They do look like they have a pretty decent army set up, but their garrisons are ready to... Oh, wow, the turn was over. I was not expecting that. Okay, so what we're going to do over here, we can now recruit these huntsmen, just basic archers, nothing too special. I will immediately upgrade to the archery range so we can get some Numenorian archers. I guess we'll upgrade that mithril ore as well. Can't upgrade to the exotic market. So yeah, I was told that everything on the... So basically the upgrade building is always the first on the left. So you can see the garrison upgrades into the fort. And then these are the stuff you can convert into. Which I think is fine. You know, it does obviously when everything has pictures. I think that's fine. It's an easy way. It was kind of one of my complaints in the last episode. But it was kind of hard to see what building you had. But I think once every building has an icon, I think it will be a lot easier. And I also do have UI scaling down a little bit because I'm playing at 1440p. So I think that's fine. I think you can easily tell like what is your upgrade and what's next, you know. It's always on the left, and I think that's fine. Okay, well, I think our army is ready to go, right? Or do we wait one more turn for the... Yeah, maybe we wait one more turn for all these bad boys to be done. And then over here, I recruit some men to fill out the garrison, just some volunteer. Yeah, just like 5 volunteers. You guys march out. Probably, yeah, we'll take them as well. And then we'll leave these guys with 5 volunteer spearmen to hold in case these guys... Oh, wow! Big movements here. Okay, the black faction is going in then we're going to go in as well and take advantage of this then. So, yeah, let's just move in. Oh, wait.
Speak.
What do we have to... Oh, because we have trade with them? That's annoying. Oh, well, it looks like we're waiting a little bit then. We'll cancel trade. I don't want to be untrustworthy, you know, especially as we are playing in Japan. So, what, it's 5 turns? Yeah, 5 turns so we can declare. Well, that's fine. We'll just run through them. I'm hoping the black faction doesn't overrun anything.
We should...
Of course not. You guys don't know what's gonna hit you, you traitors. But it does also seem like... Yeah, it seems like there's quite a few crazy things. It seems like these guys have dived up pretty deep as well. So this is obviously, you know, like kind of like a small sandbox. It's not supposed to be like a grand campaign, which is why you are, yeah, we're seeing kind of advancements very quickly and, you know, stuff like that. Nice. Our navy is built now, so we can move them along the port just to see who's down here. So that's a different faction, right? Okay. Just getting a little bit more vision of the coastline, which is good. Probably send it up here as well soon. More text done, but as I said, it doesn't really matter. In this army, I guess we could get some... I mean, our economy is butchered, but we don't need an economy as long as we have 2 armies. I think that's fine. And we have a little bit of stockpile as well. I guess maybe we could get like some more economy here. I mean, our public order is fine, so we don't need a tap room. Civil bureaucracy, I really like this building. Reducing the administration costs. It's basically like empire maintenance. I really like that building. I don't think I have one here, right? No. And we could upgrade a goldsmith as well to a jewel smith, which I'll do as well. So, how many more turns was it? I've lost track. 3. Okay, we'll just spam through these turns then. Nothing for us to really do. We've got some buildings doing. We don't really have much money. Oh, a new admiral. We need a new admiral. I think this is going to be a Shogun 2 admiral. As I said, I don't think that these are done yet, but we will enlist. Where does he spawn? Probably in our capital. Oh, no, it is. Oh, that's awesome. So it is that's really cool. So it is a proper general. Perfect. We'll just get rid of, I don't know, like some of these volunteer spears. Yeah. Oh, wait, I messed that up. Oh, well, I'll just do it like this. And then you take command of that army. Perfect. I mean, this is going to be a much smaller army anyway. This is going to be like consisting of like that. Because I want to leave a small garrison here. So this is a much smaller army. We just need to get access to cavalry wherever we can find that building. They're scary. They've got a nice army. But this should be pretty undefended. And we can attack them in a turn's time anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot about our navy as well. Okay, so construction report is now done. So that's going to be our extra archery range, which is great. We can actually get out some better archers when we have the money, but for now we don't. Okay, so now we can declare war, right? There should be nothing standing in our way. Army, mass. Oh, one more turn. That's annoying because it means they're going to get back here in time, which is kind of frustrating. We'll go along the road, though, for now. Can we... Oh, we don't have the money to upgrade these roads. Okay. That's fine. There's a lot of war going on around Numenor. Like, they've taken some places over here now. Yeah, we're going to need these garrisons, I think, for sure. because there's a lot of war going on. Okay, so we should now be able to declare war. So let's do that. Yeah, declare war without any issues. Everyone joins my war besides these guys. Okay, that's fine with me. And you guys can't reach that. That's fine. You guys should be able to take on this army and kill it fairly easily. So who are we now at war with? We are at war with these guys who are basically destroyed. I guess we should maybe send an army down there. And then these guys. And a lot of people join me in this war. So I guess we should send our army maybe down here to try and conquer this before anyone else does. This is our weaker army, but I think it's worth it because they only have one province left. This is a great way to defend our capital. It pushes the defense to this river as well. Let's move in for that. And we can always reinforce this army with some maybe extra spearmen as well, just to kind of buff it out a little bit more, which is good. It doesn't really have an archer force. This is much more of a melee army, like a holding with the shields and then killing with the swords. And then this force is going to go in there. We're losing money, but it's kind of a sacrifice I'm having to make now. Oh, my allies coming. Clan joins my enemies. Principality, that's the black faction, right? And everyone like breaks their alliances now as well. Wow, that's really good. Army supply? What, do we have more? That's what I just said. Well, my army's like so much cheaper now. What the hell was that? Military access cancelled. God damn, is this the beginning of the end? Oh, we just got a bonus. Whilst moving for enemy territory, we got a bunch of weapons. And that's really good. It means we can recruit faster if we need to. Well, definitely we go in here. We'll move in here and take this. Pretty easy. We lost 17 men, securing that. Perfect. That's great. Now we have a defensive city there. This army is probably going to be one we have to fight, though. We could sit outside and just loot these, but I think with a lot of people now at war with us. So, oh, we're at war with a big purple faction as well. Okay. And these guys are... At least these guys are still my friends, though. I guess that's a bonus. Yeah, we could go around and loot the countryside and try and starve them out, but I think what we will do is we'll just move in and we'll fight this battle. It's going to be a hard battle. Like, I could auto-resolve this very calmly and probably win. But we'll have a battle. Sieges are very fun in this mod and they always look great. So let's dive in. I totally forgot, though, to add in the anti-fog mod for Shogun 2. Shogun 2, for whatever reason, has a lot of fog on the battlefield. It just makes, like, we'll probably have it in this battle. Just randomly, it will have, like, it most battles. And there's a very good mod that actually removes it, but damn, music's so loud. Yeah, I totally forgot to add it on, so I apologize for that. But let's dive into the battle. I'll set up my army, and then we're prepared to be the aggressor in the siege for once. Oh, well, the battlefield is actually dry for once. Oh, praise the Lord. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Okay, it's a pretty basic settlement, a bit smaller than the one we defended. I guess we will assault from, like, this main route. We'll obviously have to come across the river, which won't be great, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Wow, we have to deploy really far back on this side. Oh, well. I think this will be the better assault because it's a much larger path. Actually, I probably want to assault, like, on... Yeah, I probably want to assault, like, here, I think. So let's do that. So we'll have the swords. The swords will probably sit back, actually. Well, I don't really know what I want to do. Do you want to throw in the swords first and be aggressive, or do I want these guys to take the archer fire? I think I want to be aggressive and let the swords just go up first, and we'll try and overrun the walls. Our swords will take the initial brunt. But if we can secure a nice little breachhead, maybe take down this this gate, that'll be perfect. And we have our general unit as well, who can just sit back here. I don't think this is a archer general, no. This is just kind of like my elite special infantry unit.
Ready for battle.
So that's perfect. All right, cool. I guess let's just start this battle off. It's kind of weird not having cavalry in the majority of these engagements. I'm just so used to it. And we'll get like the spearmen like over here. The spearmen will kind of rotate around and then go for that. And we'll push up the archers as well to like there so they can get into range as well. And we'll just tell everyone to march. There's no need to be like over aggressive in these battles. It's always nice to sit back and just watch these awesome looking units march forward onto glory or death. The grand kingdom of Numenor and the grand Japanese fortresses. I really can't wait until they do adding custom cities. It's going to look so goddamn great. Because Shogun 2 is such a great siege engine system. With the Master of War mod for Shogun 2, like some of the custom settlements in that game are just amazing. So God, these guys are walking with so much swagger, ready for battle. Battle or death. Okay, that's more than enough. The AI is relatively pretty good in these sieges. Oh, you can see some of their units. So you can see some their special units right here. Well, these aren't special. These are just kind of basic infantry. And then moving forward there with their special flags. Obviously, they'll have different colors and coat of arms and stuff. Trying to find some of their non-trashy units. They've got some good men kind of in this unit, but I can't really see it until they fully form up. It seems like they're just simply abandoning the bottom, which is pretty interesting. Okay, well, let's just go, boys. Let's just overrun this position. If they're going to give it up, then let's do it. Let's just push on them. And as I said, these guys are going to march over here, smash down this gate. The archers can just get into range and start causing some issues to them. We're taking some missile fire now. But if we can close the distance, get our men over them walls, that will obviously be extremely beneficial for us. And especially because they're not challenging our first assault, that's perfect. We can take this tower and then have a bit of an easier job of it. Yeah, it just looks like they're looking to defend the inner walls. Obviously, these archers are going to be painful, but if we can start getting men over, we'll be fine. Let's continue to push. Infantry's almost up on the wall. It'll be very interesting as well if the modders can get siege equipment into this game, because obviously there is no siege equipment in Shogun 2. It'll be very interesting to see if that is a possibility, because obviously men climbing walls looks a bit silly, but we'll have to see what's capable. You know, it literally might not be possible in Shogun 2, or just a lot of work, and that's, you know, their initial plan is obviously going to be to add in, after this Numenor campaign, is obviously to add in, you know, different factions like the elves, the dwarves, the orcs, and so on. You know, and that stuff will probably come a lot later. But there we go. First couple men are making their way over, which is perfect. We have taken a few casualties, but nothing too serious. These archers can continue to advance as well. I imagine we'll be taking a volley or two. Yeah, here we go. These archers are firing extremely quickly through the gaps, hitting my men. I'll let them get mainly up on the wall, though, as quickly as possible. Obviously, taking this is pretty important as well. So we'll deploy them there. Oh, I don't know if I can send them over there or not. Obviously, you guys are up here to take this gate as well, so I can get through the rest of my infantry without having to climb. Archers should now be in range. Yeah, so I'll take a look at the huntsmen as well. We haven't actually looked at the huntsmen. It's going to be basic men.
We have captured their tower, my lord.
Basic infantry, nothing too special. We're going to be throwing in some volleys off onto their men. You know, trying to take down some archers, maybe getting a lucky shot or two. Tower's been taken down. Okay, so we want to make sure we get up here as quickly as possible, because we basically just want to stop these archers from shooting is our main goal. Yeah, I mean, you guys are getting up there. You guys are getting smashed. Start burning down that gate, please. Yeah, start burning down that gate. We've got a lot of archers. Do our archers have fire arrows? You guys do have fire arrows, so let them have it, and so do you guys. You guys have stakes as well, which is very cool. But let's start burning away at this, because I don't think we actually had some stuff. Ooh, they're sallying out. Okay, well, let's fight them then. This is shock infantry, so it should do pretty decently against them. And we have unit swords reinforcing. Continue to assault this. And nice, the fire arrows have actually set a blaze to this, so it's just perfect. Go and hit them, please. It'd be nice if we had some rapid infantry. We just have some swordsmen, though, unfortunately. It'd be nice if we had rapid infantry to close the distance on their marchers. We'll just have to take a few volleys. Oh, that was brutal, that sound. As more and more of our men are climbing up here, looking to cause some issues. Oh my god, there's a lot of them there, isn't there? That's brutal. Do we have cinematic? I think that's oh, kaboom! That blew up and just killed a ton of their men. Holy crap. Looking awesome. So nice, that blowing up was huge, because now we can actually advance men through there without any issue. So let's start getting our way through there. You guys have engaged, but all of our spearmen are now arriving. The swords fighting there. A lot of our archers are just volleying in. Yeah, archers just shoot like this huge clump, boys. And start pushing your way through. I guess I'll bring up our general as well. He needs to earn his stripes, so we'll obviously use the gate. Archers can just continue to have fun by volleying in. Some extra swordsmen here as well. So let's start maybe climbing here and here. I'll send some more men around to help my archer, my swordsman. My swordsman should obviously be cutting down these units. You can obviously see the custom animations with the shields.
Charge! Hide!
And the men shouting. And nice, so that's that unit taken care of, meaning we should be able to obviously take this now. I guess we'll start burning down the gate here. And that's that tower taken as well. So we've actually got both towers on our side. I think this tower will be helping us, so continue the archer volley. The fighting at the gate is brutal. And they're going to repel me here. I don't really have much. My lightly armored swords are doing a good job, though. The general is making his way. I think this is male general. He's making his way forward. Obviously wants to get into there. And it looks like the battle's going good. I mean, this was just mainly a militia force, so we didn't really expect much in the way of opposition. Some swords up here as well to help kill that. Yeah, it seems like we're clearing this out fairly comfortably. Yeah, it's mainly just volunteer militia and stuff. As more and more arrow volleys come in, can't complain there. Maybe give him another fire volley. Oh, we don't get fires until another minute. I think you can set this to be automatic, so it'll shoot as soon as I get the chance to. It's pretty interesting. Okay, gate's down now, right? Yeah, the gate is down, so we can start pushing forward these guys as well. So get your asses in the settlement. And yeah, we can just close off here, finish them off, form up quickly, boys, and then get stuck in. You guys are going to come around, got more infantry coming around. Yeah, battle's won. It was a fairly easy one anyway. You guys can form a shield wall as well. It's called Yari wall, but it's basically a shield wall. I wonder if, does that, oh my god, look at them go. Look at them go in their wall. They're trying to like form a formation, that's funny. We'll just take them out of that shield wall. Shield walls for defending as they come flying in. Some really cool animations as well, look at that, go! But we're obviously pushing our envelopment. These guys are pretty tired now because of that run, but it's fine. Get our general up here, maybe a second wind or two will be perfect. We don't have any units that have extra abilities, I don't think. Obviously besides the fire arrows. Keep the archers shooting here as well. Yeah, these guys are actually pretty tired. I guess this unit was fighting originally. Got a couple units here as well. Just let the arrows coming in, picking away at our opponents. I guess we'll just charge them in, right? Seems like they're breaking me over on this side, unfortunately. Seems like these guys are kind of struggling a little bit. Let me just reinitiate them. There you go. They're climbing up the wall again. Just takes like a second. Oh, do we have any shock infantry still alive? We obviously want to be popping our war cry if we can help it. There's you guys. Oh yeah, you're definitely here. We can war cry all of this. That'll be huge. We're coming in from like every flank now as well. That war cry might just clutch it for us, honestly. And there you go. Yeah, the fire arrows are coming in as well now. We should hurt them around. It automatically did it, I think. And our general is inside the city now. Yeah, get your ass in here. And that should be the battle won, I think. After a hard-fought engagement, victory will be ours as the city burns. It's such a cool smoke effect. Okay, let me look at that. Whew. Can't really see too much of this because of the way it goes. But at least that doesn't get that much worse. Oh, that looks nice though. Yeah, just finishing them off. The arrow fire coming in. They're surrounded. There is no hope for them. We even have reserves back here as well. I would love to get this unit in. I just don't think I have any more war cries available to me. We need our new general up here as well. Because if he can like freshen up all these guys, he'd probably just instantly break them. I mean, might as well just throw in more men, more experience for them. Yeah, I think one war cry here would be just more than enough. He broke. I was just about to use his war cry. But we still took casualties, and again, this was still a very nice battle. 10 minutes for a siege, like 11, 12, probably 15 minutes maybe by the time we finish this. I really do like the battle timers on this mod so far. Considering we're not mainly focusing on balancing it either, I think it's yeah, great. Oh god, you're already in here, okay. We're running this way around. Interesting. Well, either way, you can just move in and clear this out for sure. Pop a second win. Yeah, look at, oh my god, our second win came in clutch. Have a rally just in case any men were getting a bit tired. Maybe you guys get that. But one of the interesting things about Shogun 2 is in a lot of defensive sieges, units do fight to the death. So you see these skulls next to their names. It means they're not going to rout, you know. There's nowhere for them to run. They're surrounded. So we're just going to fight to the death, which is another really cool Shogun 2. So no matter how many war cries I pop or anything, however much their morale goes below 0, they will fight to the bitter end. So let's just continue to make that bitter end come a lot quicker, as there is nowhere for them to go at this point. And there we have it. We ended up killing them all, or routing anything that didn't stand and fight to the end. So a pretty nice victory for us. That's going to secure us this town, which is pretty important considering this isn't our main strong army. This is still a good army, but it's not our most efficient fighting force. So it's very nice that we've managed to secure this land. I think it might kill this faction now. I'm not sure how much land they actually have. It does put us into more conflict with the purple faction. We did lose 2 units of infantry, but that's fine. We will just peacefully occupy. Our economy is kind of sorting out a little bit now. But we have taken a bit more. We've got a great inn here, a city market. And I'm probably going to build a watchtower here just to help boost the garrison. As you can see, you know, we do have this river going down, but we are at war with people across from the river, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Obviously, try and keep our mines as safe as possible. And probably just try and recruit some more men, get some more spearmen up here as well. As I'm assuming a counter-attack will be occurring fairly soon. Get some Numenorian archers. And maybe just some peasant archers to stick in our capital, because I do not want to lose this capital whilst we're busy elsewhere. It accidentally crashed, but I just reloaded the autosave and auto-resolved this battle, so no worries there whatsoever. Obviously, this is still very much a work in progress, but what I will do is I'll save it and make sure I try and remember to do so. This army can also attack, and I guess, oh yeah, so this is probably before any of this happened, so we'll just quickly, move in here and secure this once again, and that will really help our economy being back up to, what we need it to be, so we can afford a few more garrison units scattered around and maybe a few more forts and stuff as well. Yeah, we're making 1,200 gold now, which is perfect. So I just need to make sure I remember to recruit some more spearmen and also some archers over here as well. I think is what we did last time, which is, great. So cool. That's probably going to be our turn again, so I'll just end the turn. I'm very nervous about this green faction, this one right here, from attacking me. That'd be very scary indeed. Oh yeah, look at that. It does say it's a placeholder and stuff, talking about research and stuff. Obviously, this is not very Numenorian, these Britishmen coming to Japanese soil. Obviously, it's just a placeholder. Our army is probably good just to keep on campaigning, I think, maybe. We've got this force down here in the south, which is looking pretty good. Probably gonna, as I said, we didn't buy anything here, but I'm probably going to get a watchtower, again, just to boost the garrison up a little bit, because we're going to have to leave this town at some point. We've got a pretty fit garrison at the capital, and I'll move over some archers there just to reinforce. Probably going to move a few of these guys like out as well, because the thing is, in Shogun 2, the garrison gets replaced by more units you're having in. So for example, if this was a 20 stack with the garrison or a 24 stack, I'd only get my army plus the garrison. So if I want to optimize my forces, I can do that. And as you can see, I've still got a 20 stack here with the garrison. So when I take that unit away, you see it going down. So just like this, I can optimize using most of my garrison and keeping troops there just to defend that place as much as possible. Luckily, these guys are my allies, so I guess we want to be aggressive because I don't want them taking all my lands, right? I definitely do want the coast. Oh, there's a bit of an army here. Probably not worth fighting this. We'll just clean up the battle, kill their army as well. I mean, this could be quite an easy faction to kill, because I think most of their armies, or at least their armies, are going to be over here in the north, so, or in the east, sorry, west. Yeah, west. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Literally, sometimes. We've got a nice little town here. What do we want here? Anything special? What do we have? We have watch roads, trade jetty, and then no horses. Where are the horses, god damn it? We need horses. We have lots of food as well, so let's get some money. Let's upgrade the city and get some more money in, because our armies are starting to become a little bit more expensive. And nice. These are my allies, right? Yeah, these are my allies. I would like to see all your land. Can I get military access so I can see all your land? Because we are friends now, right? Let's go to... Do we not? Well, we must already have it.
Seek a worthy outcome to our discussions.
Yeah, we must already have it. Yeah, we have military alliance. I'm pretty sure I'm giving them... Yeah, I'm granting them access, but I want to change that. I want to have access as well. Can I not do that in Shogun 2? Maybe not. That's annoying. I'd like to see all their territory, honestly, but we'll continue just to move our navy around so we can discover a little bit more of this island, see where more of their cities are. Yeah, because I think they have a city here, right? Yeah. And then it's just... We've got a trade. Our trade is going from here, and instead of going from here around here, it's going all the way around Numenor. Jesus, that's, yeah, that's pretty wild. Let's just end the turn. We need to build up some money now as well. Our army seems like it's dominating, though, without too many issues. God, the end turns are so quick now, factions are dying. I think that this purple faction, yeah, you can see this purple faction has a lot of men here. Yeah, they're gonna be a thorn in my side, but if we can clean up this faction first, then I'll be very happy. Again, we can probably just not take a replenishment and move on to another city, get onto this road. Let's upgrade our roads as well. The paved roads, please. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of money now, but that's fine. And they're our ally. They're an enemy, but I don't want to leave my cities, right? We'll just chill for now. We'll go and take this city and then continue to move on. We've got roads being upgraded everywhere, which is important. We've discovered their last city as well now. Perfect. So they want me to join a war against... So they demand that I join a war against two people. And probably not, no. I think I'm happy with the wars I'm in right now. No need to overextend. Oh, unrest here, though. Probably because we just conquered it. But we can exempt them from tax. We lose a bit of money, but that's fine for now. Well, they actually have a small force here. But I ain't anything. We've already had a battle today, so we will just continue to move forward. You know, obviously, you know, when the proper mod comes out, there'll be a lot more balancing to slow down the campaign. We are kind of blitzing some factions, but, like, you know, obviously keep in mind that, you know, there'll be events and balancing and stuff so that, you know, the AI will perform better on the campaign map. So don't worry. We are playing the strongest faction probably at the beginning of the game, but yeah, just keep that in mind. It's not like there is a lot of enemy factions to really deal with at the start, so you can kind of pick and choose your battles. But I'm assuming that we'll have some bigger armies soon enough that we'll have to deal with. Round here again, this can probably be more of an economic base, but we just get like a fairground here, which improves my trade as well. Not that we're getting much trade, but yeah, we're making some good money now. Oh, actually, we probably should repair that city instead. Yeah, let's repair the city instead, because that'll be a big help to it. Again, end the turn. We are steaming through this. Maybe we'll get another battle before the end of this episode. We'll have to see. I'm pretty tempted as well to move across with our army. Yeah. Wait, are we not at war with the purples? I thought we were at war with the purples. Oh, no, we're not anymore. I thought they declared war on us. We're actually allied with the purples still, which is kind of funny. Well, they're going to be our big foe to try and take out. Yeah, we'll just move around like so. Okay, perfect. Well, our army can, I guess, keep on going. We've got a workshop here. We've got a jewelsmith and a barracks. The barracks here isn't a bad idea. Obviously, we want to save up and get all our roads upgraded, though. That's going to be my main goal, is to upgrade all these roads to being paved so they start connecting and stuff and, yeah, look a lot better. This army's fully replenished, so we can keep on going. The city is unhappy, but we can exempt them for now until the unhappiness of just being conquered goes away. Oh, and here we go. That's an army and a half. Okay. Alright. We have an interesting battle. Again, we're probably going to siege them out and let them try and maybe sally out. And I think I'm going to... Oh, we're not at war with these guys, are we? Yeah. They're going to be a scary foe to deal with. So this faction does still have 3 cities left. Definitely picking up a good fight. Just get a couple volunteer spearmen down here. I just want to make sure at least a couple, like my cities have a couple men in them at least, you know. Push like 2 there. Like 1 into that. These are like defensible cities, but you're just having like an army or 2 is good. So here we go. They have sallied out to attack me, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave this until next time. This will be a great battle to start the next stream off as we hold back the hordes of hell. I mean, we do outnumber them slightly, but their army is pretty decent. They've got 2 general units as well, which will be very effective. But this is the Queen's Royal Army. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys are enjoying this series. Make sure to drop a like and a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.